Get it, let's get it. Y'all ready? Let's get to it, man. Can y'all hear me? Y'all can hear me? Let me know if y'all can hear me. We good? Let's kick gang, let's kick gang. Podcast shit, you know what I'm saying? Finna get to this shit, man. Let me know y'all can hear me. We straight, y'all? We good? We solid? Cool, we got 40 people. We got 40 people on the live, bet. We finna get to it, man. We finna get to it. So, why I chose to go with stocks, man, I could've did anything. Why did I chose to go with the stock shit, bro? The main reason, bro, I'm probably go like this. Alright, bet. So look, why I chose to go with the stock shit, be a stock nigga rather than real estate, e-com, the credit wave, the clothing line business, rental car business, barbering, trucking, all type of shit. You feel me? Why did I chose to build a business around stocks? Why did I chose to learn trading? Why did I turn to wanting to be a master of my craft at investing and buying shares and investing in companies? Like, a nigga could have did anything. You feel me? So why did I choose this over all that shit? For one, and we gonna get straight to the point. No cutting corners, no cutting behind shit. We gonna get right to it. The very first thing, man, is the entry barrier. So if you guys know that, when you first get into stocks, when you get into trading, guess what, bro? You don't gotta put up one dime to learn this shit. To build a strategy, to build a system, to get a sense of a nice blueprint to use, to practice, you don't have to put up not one penny of real money to do it. Okay? Because what we have is something called paper trading. And what that does is it allows you, the broker account that you use, they're going to give you fake money to pretty much trade with, but in real time. So you're still placing your trades based off the chart, based off the technicals, based off the fundamentals, right? Whatever you learn, whatever system you've learned, anything of that sort, you're going to be using that. But when you go to execute the trade, it's going to be with fake money. Okay? So when I figured that out, I'm like, hold on. You mean to tell me that I can actually learn trading without putting up a penny first of my real cheese? Far as like I could get a really good sense of what the hell I'm doing, and I don't gotta worry about fucking my real money up, even just trying to learn the basics of this shit. Instantly, that was number one. Like that was green. Because in order for a nigga to get into real estate, you gotta put up real paper first to see if the shit even works. A clothing brand business, you gotta get real merch first in order to promote the shit. Rental cars, you gotta get real cars first to see which cars work the best, this, that, and the third. Every other fucking lane, even barbering, bro. How niggas be cutting the little fake mannequins and shit, you still gotta practice on a real motherfucking head first. You still gotta practice on a real client first. What if you fuck that shit up? You know what I'm saying? Nigga, with trading, game. Without using a live penny of your capital, you can actually really gain a really good sense of how this shit works before you ever put up real money. Then when you get to the only thing is that the paper trading shit is not going to teach you the psychology shit behind it, because there's different psychology between using fake money and real money. But that's all you're going to have to switch over. But far as what the hell you doing, bro, you just switch that shit over to live capital and, you know, work on your psychology, get your experience, and you in there. So off rip, my nigga, that was the very first thing, bro. You feel me? Was the level of entry. All right. The other thing of why this shit just really piqued my interest, like I'm finna go a full stock nigga, was because it's unlimited, bro. A nigga that's doing credit, it's only so much content that nigga can make, bro. Eventually that shit get watered down like a motherfucker, bro. I know y'all be seeing that shit, bro. Niggas who doing credit and niggas who selling credit and niggas who doing the credit sauce and all that shit. Man, unless he showing lifestyle shit with it, you can only do the lifestyle shit with the credit, bro. You could put niggas on game for sure, but it's you limited. You gotta think way too outside the box to stand out from everybody else who doing credit. With the stock shit, y'all know I'm not the only nigga teaching stocks, but why do y'all fuck with me rather than other niggas? Because the way that I put this shit on the front line, you can literally be so creative with this stock shit. It's unbelievable, gang. Because this shit relates to every single walk of life, no matter whether a nigga is in the streets, no matter whether you in the corporate world, no matter whether you came from shit, no matter whether you came from millions already. It don't matter. You finna relate to this shit, gang. You know what I'm saying? So when I seen that, I'm like, damn, this is good, right? Because now I don't get writer's block. I don't get, you know, I'm hella creative with this stock shit to you know, for people to learn this shit, right? The different analogies you can use, the way you can explain certain things, you can break it down in so many different terms for any walk of life, bro. Okay? The next thing was this, man. Because, bro, and this some real shit. Nigga, I'm using products and services. I'm using these same products and services on a day-to-day basis anyway. It was common sense to say, nigga, if all I have is iPhone, all I ever had was iPhones. Every single phone a nigga ever had was iPhones. Any headphones a nigga ever had was AirPods. Any laptop, nigga, was a MacBook. Anything. I'm Apple's #1 consumer. So common sense tells me, Chris, bro, if I'm using Apple products on a day-to-day basis, why the fuck wouldn't I benefit from this shit too? Instead of just being a consumer, nigga, invest and trade this company too as well. Don't you? I shop at Walmart. Nigga, buy Walmart stock. Waste Management, the company that come and grab my trash every morning. Nigga, you could buy and trade that stock. My car that I'm driving, GM. Nigga, that's GM. You can actually buy that stock. So y'all, in real life, that's one of the main things it was for me, where it's like, damn, I shop at Amazon. Why the fuck don't I own Amazon stock? Or why don't I trade Amazon stock on the option side? So for me, it was common sense. Unless I'm just a retarded ass, unless I'm gonna just be 1,000, bro. I don't know how to sugarcoat shit on here. Unless I'm just goofy as hell, I need a part of this shit too. I'm not gonna keep giving y'all money and I'm not getting nothing out of this shit. All the products and services that I use on a day-to-day basis are publicly traded fucking companies. 95% of them bitches. I wake up, I brush my teeth with Colgate. I wash my dishes with Ajax, that's Colgate. You feel me? I wash my clothes, Gain, Tide, Procter and Gamble. The Pampers that I use to put on my baby's ass, Procter and Gamble, Johnson and Johnson. It's like, what the fuck? I would have to be retarded not to pursue this shit, like not to really take this shit serious. So that was one of the main reasons, gang. Because I don't use real estate every day. Well, the credit shit, yeah, you need credit. So that will make a nigga want to pursue credit for sure. But a lot of the other things, bro, it's like, they don't compare to this stock shit, bro, far as the products and services that we use each and every single day that runs our life in real life. You feel me? Another thing why I chose to just pursue the stock shit was because I just made a reel about this. You look at money different, bro. With real estate, you gotta actually go talk to a nigga to make money. You have to network. You have to conversate with niggas. You gotta build relationships. Nigga, I swear to God, on my life, nigga, I don't gotta build a relationship with not one nigga to make money with this stock shit. All I gotta do is pay a nigga that know what the fuck he doing as a mentor, and then going about my own shit. That's the most I gotta do. But far as I gotta build with niggas and make sure he in this position to have workers and I gotta pay niggas and fuck no. All I gotta do to get in this door, nigga, is pay a nigga that already know what the fuck he doing in this shit, get his sauce, mix my own sauce up with the shit, and then boom, and then I'm off. So when I make money with stocks, y'all, I didn't connect with a nigga, bro. I'm not building relationships. I don't gotta pay a nigga employees and all type of shit. Fuck a nigga, bro. You know what I'm saying? In real life, bro. With this stock shit. Fuck a nigga, gang. This shit from my phone, bro. I don't need workers. I don't gotta communicate with a nigga. I don't gotta network with niggas, bro. I don't none of that shit. We not going half on nothing to make no, nigga. I got my capital, I got my phone, my brokerage account, and 300 today, 200 today, $100 today, nigga, 1,000 for the week, 1,500 for the week, two grand for the week, 1,000 for the day. You know what I'm saying? Whatever it is, nigga. Fuck a nigga, bro. Hey, real shit. Niggas ain't gonna like this, bro. You know what I'm saying? Niggas ain't gonna like this, bro. But that's just the facts, bro. So when I peep that, I'm like, oh yeah, I fuck with it. Real estate, you need workers. You gotta pay employees. With the credit shit, you relying too much on, you know what I'm saying? Hell no, bro. You feel me? That was another big reason, bro. Another one was it's everything is digitally, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like this what I get into, bro. Computers and phones and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I kid you not, bro. Nigga, last week the paper I made, bro, I wasn't really doing shit, bro. Last week, the money I made trading, bro. I hit one play last week, nigga, where I had just woke up. It was at 9:30, nigga. Made 340. I'm just not getting up, crusting my eyes and shit. You feel me? Real estate, I gotta get up, get dressed, and go to a physical, actually, location and be there, bro. With merch, I gotta connect with a motherfucker. He overseas. I gotta communicate with a nigga that's overseas. This nigga don't even speak English, gang. The nigga speak Chinese, bro. And I'm relying. I gotta get this nigga bread to get the shit back and all type of shit, bro. with barbering. I gotta actually be here. I gotta talk to a nigga. I gotta be his therapist to get some fucking money, bro. Cause you know, with a barber, you not just cutting this nigga hair. You gotta talk to the nigga while he in the chair, bro. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be that nigga therapist, gang. Real life, bro. So I'm like, man, hell no, bro. I'd rather nigga, nigga, I was in Canada last year. Nigga, I made 2 racks for the, I was up, 2 racks for the week. And I'm in Canada and shit, bro. Nigga ain't even in the even in the US, bro. From a nigga phone. You feel me? That, bro, it was so many things. I'm like, I'm going with this lane. You know what I'm talking about? And then, right? This another thing why I chose to start shit, bro. It opened doors for you, bro. Now all the other doors, for sure, you good at them. It don't even matter, right? If you good at something, it's gonna open doors for you automatically. But it's more interesting, bro. It's way more interesting because the thing is, people, right? Us as human beings, bro, we don't like to do physical shit for things. So when you tell a nigga, hey, unlike real estate or some other shit, bro, you can make money, nigga, from your phone or from your computer, and this shit is real. It intrigued you way more than me telling you, you gonna have to get up, you gotta go to this project, you gonna have to check on niggas, you gonna have to do all type of shit. You feel me? With the stock shit, it ain't none of that, gang. So it's, people relate to it more. People want to do the shit more. You could be working a normal job, but trading stocks. How the fuck can I work a job and do real estate at the same, full-time real estate? You could be a full-time fucking trader working a job, nigga. And I know that because I did it. Nigga, I had 2 jobs, but I'm swing trading and day trading whenever I got time to day trade, but I'm mainly swing trading. I'm just in this shit still heavy as fuck because everything is digitally, bro. I don't think y'all understand where I'm coming from, bro. You feel me? So that was one of the biggest reasons. That was one of the main things, bro. All right. Now I'm not shitting on real estate credit, the credit niggas, my niggas that borrow, my niggas that do trucking, my niggas that, you know, got them different careers and shit like that. And nigga do the rental car business and e-commerce and he got merch, all that shit cool. This is just my opinion, gang. This is what nigga I chose. You feel me? So I'm not down talking niggas. I'm not saying that that's a bad route to go or anything like that. Bro, this strictly just off invest your bag, gang. You know what I'm saying? So just keep that in mind, bro. We kicking game on this motherfucker. Another thing was this, bro. When I learned what the 3 pillars of wealth was, business, stocks, and real estate, and I just told y'all all the things that intrigue me more with the market, I was like, all right, yeah, I'm gonna go with that one then. So yes, real estate is very powerful. That's one of the main pillars of wealth, of how you build wealth and maintain wealth and get rich in certain things, right? Business, having a business, obviously, right? And then stocks, investing, gang. But here's the thing, bro. Nigga, you need to choose one of these 3. You can have a career, okay? For example, Steve Ballmer, that nigga's on the top billionaires list because of Microsoft. But that nigga was not, we already know Steve Jobs, I mean, not Steve Jobs, the fuck is the nigga name, bro? The nigga who created Microsoft, man. What's that nigga name, bro? Shit, I'm having a brain fart. Y'all help me out real quick. Steve Ballmer, the CEO. Or is it the other nigga, bro? Anyway, that shit got me mixed up. But anyway, It's like 3 of them niggas, bro. Anyway, right? Yeah, you could get rich being the CEO of a career in being the CEO of a corporate company and certain things of that nature, right? But on the back end, you got to look at the reality. That company is most likely going to be a publicly traded company, so that's still stocks and a business put together. So this is what I figured out. When you go on the billionaires Forbes list, you guys just go look at the billionaires Forbes list, and you're going to see all the occupations of the billionaires and what they do, and they're either going to have one of the 3: stocks, a business, or real estate. They're either going to have a business that's publicly traded on the market, which is a stock, so 2 on 1. The other one is going to say real estate, and then obviously you're going to have those other oddballs that they do some other shit, right? But what I understood was, okay, in order for me to get wealthy, all I need all I need is just one of those 3. So either stocks, real estate, or business. And I looked and said, does the pros outweigh the cons? Which yes, they did. And then with the market, and then what has the best entry barrier? It was the market. Like I just said, I could get a really good sense of what the hell I'm doing before I ever put up a real penny. That was golden for me, right? So I chose to go with the stock shit, man. Now the goal in life is to, if you can get all 3, if you can do stocks, business, and real estate, then you just a powerhouse. But really, to be successful, you only need just one of those 3. You need to master just one of those 3, either business, stocks, or real estate. The best route to go is not to try to focus on all 3 of them at the start or at the beginning stages. Just focus on one. So with me, I was on some shit where it's like, all right, bet. I'm going to focus on getting really good with the stock shit, with this trading shit and everything. And then from there, let doors open up for me. Okay? So from stocks, me learning stocks and getting really good with this shit, boom, allowed me to create a full business behind the shit. But notice how I didn't start off with a business or trying to learn a business or trying to build a business, and I didn't even know stocks first. So I started off with one thing, and then that led to the other. So now I'm at a position where a nigga could start thinking about real estate, because I already have the 2 pillars of wealth. I already have stocks, and then I have a business. So from there, boom, real estate. You feel me? What if you somebody like Chris? Well, I don't want to do the stock shit first. I want to do real estate first. Well, that's what you would do. Nigga, start off with real estate. Don't try to do real estate, stocks, and business. Don't try to do real estate and business. Don't try to do real estate and stocks. Master real estate first, and then from there, let that open a lane up to either you create a business behind the shit, or you start taking some real estate money and getting in the stocks with the shit, and then from there, business. You feel me? However you go about it, those are the 3 ways. Those are the 3 key pillars of wealth. Bill Gates, that's who it was. I know I wasn't tripping, bro. Good looking, gang. That's why I'm like, man, what was that nigga name, bro? I'm about to do something real quick. I'm gonna move this up. There we go. Live invest your bag podcast type shit, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. So now we could do some Q&As, man. Let's do some Q&As. Let's talk stock. So let's talk finances, life. And I gotta pin that comment real quick. All right. So let's talk life, mindset, goal setting, stocks, finances, whatever y'all wanna, cause that was pretty much my main topic, but now we can just chop game from here. I trade stock options, my brother. That is what I do. A lot of people ask me, what the fuck do you do, Chris? What do you do? That is what I do, bro. Okay. So let me explain it to you just like this, bro. This is exactly how I explain it to my young niggas in the churches when I'm pulling up on them, giving them like $20 and a couple dollars and shit. When they ask me what I be doing and shit. Look, bro. All I do is invest in the same companies that you go to the store every single day, or the products or services that you use every single day to operate your life. All I do is invest. I put money in those companies, and whether those companies go up or down, I make money from them. That's what I do, bro. That's the most simplest way I can explain it. Okay? So, when your favorite restaurant is Chipotle, well, when Chipotle stock goes up, I make money from it. When Chipotle stock goes down, I make money from it. So that's all I'm doing is literally putting money into products and services that you use on a day-to-day basis. And then whether these bitches go up or down, I'm making money from them. That's what I do for a living, gang. Does that make sense? That's how I be explaining it to the young niggas, I swear to God. I wouldn't explain it no other way, bro. That is exactly what I do. Okay? The iPhone, look, for example, nigga, last week we hit on Meta stock. Ain't that what we on right now? We on Instagram. Nigga, I make money on I make money from Instagram, gang. Like Instagram stock, bro. Publicly traded company. So the app that you own right now on live, when Meta, the ticker symbol goes up, I make money from it. When it goes down, I make money from it. That's what I do, bro. And I teach niggas how to do the same thing. Okay? In real life. So the products and services that you use today to run and operate your life, down to the company that you paying your rent to, down to your water heater, is owned by A.O. Smith. Nigga, I buy and sell them companies. I ain't gonna make money from them. Vim, your favorite show on Netflix. I kid you not, nigga, I made money on Netflix stock last week, bro. In real life. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I do, bro. And that's just how I explain it. Simple as hell. So let's go ahead with the questions, man. What's a good strategy when looking for leaps? Make sure the company is fundamentally profitable. As far as how to identify that, well, you need to tap in with me in a community mentorship program. If you don't know how to be able to identify whether a company is fundamentally sound or not, then you need to lock in. But that is the strategy when it comes to leap. You need to leap good companies. You need to know if the company is profitable. Fundamentally. How do you place your lot size options? I've never heard of that in my life, bro. I think lot size. I think that's some forex shit or something, bro, or futures or something, bro. But I don't know what you talking about. No, futures is cool. If you trade futures, then that's cool too. Do you teach leaps in your group? Yes. Hell yeah, bro. 1000%. How you make money when it comes down? I may heard people say that before, but I just don't understand it. It's something called put options, my brother, or shorting. When you short a company, you make money on the stock going down. How much did you lose before you were profitable? The most I was down was 10 racks. That's what options. But as a market in whole, I was already invested long term. So as a market in whole, I was break even. I was up 10K long term at the time, but I was down 10K on the option shit. So I was really just break even in the market. I've never been down in the market altogether because long term a nigga always mastered. You feel me? So that really saved me and gave me confidence when the option shit wasn't going my way and I was in the process of learning this shit. Give me a milestone I should hit by 21. I can't do that, bro. That's subjective to you personally. You need to figure out your own. You can't ask another motherfucker to give you a milestone of your life. You know what I'm saying? Like, that ain't how this shit work, bro. Like, I get what you trying to say, but gang, that's where we fuck up though with the mindset, bro. The milestone that I give you, nigga, it gotta be subjective to you personally. So you need to do some internal shit of do a self-evaluation of where you are at in life right now, and you will be able to come up with a true and honest milestone for yourself to hit by the time you 21 for you. Because only you know your full situation that you in. Only you know your full finances that you in. Only you know your mindset. You know the shit that you need to work on. You know if you suck ass at discipline. You know if you suck ass at saving money. You know you don't got the best money management. You know you need to work on, you know what I'm saying? You know you skinny as hell and need to start hitting the gym and lifting weights. You know what I'm saying? I don't know all of that type of shit. So that's where we gotta switch our minds, gang. We gotta have our own goals for ourselves. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I could give you some general shit that you need to be, but again, because I don't know your full situation, unless I sit down with you right here, bro, I can't really tell you, bro, you need to be this milestone by 21. I can tell you my milestone that I had hit for myself by 21 and the shit I did when I turned 21. You get what I'm saying? But since I don't know you from a can of paint, bro, I can't do that. That shit got to be within you, gang. That shit got to be internal, bro. In real life. Now, if we talking paper-wise, right, this is what I always say. Okay? Because there's no excuse for a nigga, bro. So I say from the ages 18, from the ages 19, I'm sorry, from the ages 18 through 19, nigga, you need to be worth 10 grand. But at the bare minimum, 5K. Okay? Now from 20 to 21, nigga, you need to be worth a dub. At the bare minimum, 10K. Okay? From 22 to 23, nigga, you need to be worth a 30. At the bare minimum, 15K. Y'all see where I'm going with this? So you do the math and you figure out how much a nigga need to be worth by the time he's 25, 30, even at the bare minimum. Well, Chris, bro, where you get them numbers from, gang? Where you get them numbers from? It's simple math, my nigga. Okay? Because if you do the shit you supposed to be doing, all right, from the ages 18 through 19, well, how much is $10,000 in a year? Okay, we got 52 weeks, correct? In a year. So if you do 200 times 52, that's $10,400 fucking dollars, right? All right, cool. Within a whole year, that's $200 a week. Now, if you just do $100 a week times 52 for a whole year straight, it's $5,200. You get where I'm going? So, nigga, at the bare minimum, you should be, if in 2026, nigga, you should be able to save $100 every single week at the bare minimum. Okay? You do that straight. Soon as you turn 18 to 19, and then while you're 19 to 20, if you do from the ages 18 to 19, let's just say at the bare minimum, you had saved $100 every single week, you would have $5,200. Then from 19 to 20, nigga, you will be at 10 racks. That's where you need to be. We said the bare minimum. No, that's the bare minimum. Yeah, you would need to do that one more time to be at the dub. Cause 21. I said you should be worth $20,000 from 20 to 21, but at the bare minimum a 10 ball. You feel me? And then you would be worth, if you did the $200 every single week from 18 to 19, that's the 10,004. Y'all stay up. Keep up with me. That's the 10,004, right? And then you just times that by 2, you will have, nigga, the $20,000 that I'm telling you by 20. Because it's not fucking hard. That is where I come up with the numbers at. That is why that shit is realistic, gang. So if a nigga really asking me where should he be by the time he's 21, well, I'm gonna give you that answer, bro. Cause I feel like no matter where you at, what situation you in, at the bare fucking minimum, nigga, $100 a week ain't shit to save. If you cannot do that, then something is wrong, bro. And you gonna have certain niggas say, well, bro, I get paid every 2 weeks. Well, nigga, put up $200 every 2 weeks then. Do the math. If you know you get paid $200 every week, if you know you get paid every 2 weeks, well, obviously you're not going to be able to put up money every week. So just look at it as like, how much is it if you was to put up $100 every week, right? It would be $200 every 2 weeks. But niggas will make dumbass excuses and say, he said put up $100 every week and I get paid every 2 weeks. Well, nigga, put up $200 every fucking 2 weeks then. What the fuck, bro? You feel me? Oh my God, bro. That's how you gotta talk to niggas for them to really understand this shit, gang. You like sugarcoating this shit to these young niggas, bro. They not gonna understand it, bro. I swear to God, bro. Telling them, sugarcoating shit, it's gonna be alright. You okay, bro. You can, man, hell no. Tell that young nigga you bullshitting, bro. And I guarantee you, he hop on this shit, gang. I guarantee you, nigga, he go hard as fuck. That nigga finna start putting extra hours in at work. That nigga finna start saving his money. He finna learn how to trade. He finna learn how to invest. This nigga finna be on this credit shit. He finna start learning business. All the shit he need to do, bro. Tell that nigga he bullshitting. Don't come up to that young nigga and sugarcoat shit for him. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck where the nigga come from, bro. In real life. That's gonna make you go harder, bro. Niggas be sugarcoating shit because they 19, they 18. Like, you really grown as hell. Nigga, at 18, 19, bro, your parents are not obligated to do shit for you legally no more, bro. You know what I'm saying? And then by the time you turn 21, now you legally classified a grown ass man. So niggas be out here wanting you to sugarcoat shit for niggas. You know what I'm saying? Man, hell no, bro. I'm not sugarcoating shit for you, bro. You a young adult now, and I was there. You know what I'm saying? That's why I could be tough on the biggest, bro. Because I feel like, bro, if I did it, you could do it, bro. It's all mindset, gang. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, I come from working nigga, a whole week for $50. I was willing to do that. Cause I understood that, okay, if I save $50 a week at the bare fucking minimum, an extra $50 a week, by the end of the year, nigga, I'ma still have what? $2,600 by the end of the year. You feel me? So I wasn't gonna be broke regardless, bro. And this is why I just don't make excuses for niggas, bro. But you know, somebody told me though, bro, and what I had realized, damn, man, these damn takes be getting dirty as shit quick as hell, bro. What I had realized is that, like a few weeks ago, I had realized, like, Chris, though, bro, because I was on live explaining, like, my mindset to niggas that I had at 19 when I was 19, 18, 20, at 21, like, my mindset just different, bro. The shit I be telling niggas, bro, most niggas just, they don't see it. They don't take it serious. They don't take it for real. You know, so this shit is who it's for, bro. If you understand where I'm coming from and that shit means something to you, you can take it around with it. But if that shit go in one ear and out the other, then that's on you. There's no idea try to help though, bro. That's all. There's no idea try to lead you on the right path. At least, nigga, I'm not telling you, nigga. I'm just telling you, you making it seem like me telling you, nigga, save $200 a week is hard, or $100 a week, or a bare minimum $50 a fucking week into an IRA or something, and you know, be learning this stock shit while you're saving your money and while you're planning for your career and certain things. You really acting like, nigga, that's, I'm telling you, hard shit to do. I could be telling you, nigga, go trap a bag, go learn a scam, go rob niggas. It's cool to backdoor niggas. It's cool to goddamn this, that, and the third. You feel me? Breaking cars and hot cars, and I could tell you really encourage you to crash out, nigga. You feel me? So at least I'm not telling you that, bro. The fuck? He said, what account should I open first when I turn 18, bro? Yes, bro, you need a secure credit card, my dog. Because up until this point, you most likely did not have any credit. So as soon as you turn 18, bro, you need to go to your local bank, your local credit union, and tell them you want to open up a secured credit card. Okay, instant approval, not an unsecured. Unsecured is the bank giving you money. Secured is you using your own money. So depending on the bank, you're going to take either $250 or $300 plus. Give them that so they can use it as a credit limit for you, and then you just work your card just like that. So it's pretty much like you building your credit using your own money. So when you charge payments to this card, you're going to pay it back like you paying yourself back. All right. Very first type of account I will open up. That's what I did for myself. Soon as I had turned 18, and that's going to get you on the board. That's going to just establish you a credit score. That's just going to get you in the door, and then you just go from there. Okay. But as 18-year-old young adult, that's damn near the first thing you need to do, bro, is get an unsecured credit card. All right. And if you can, have your parents add you on they shit, if they shit is good only, as an authorized user to help boost your shit even more. All right. So that's some free game in itself. He said that's why I stopped smoking. Yeah, bro, I stopped smoking a long ass time ago. And ain't nothing wrong with smoking, bro. A nigga could do what he do. It's just that me, bro. Y'all see I'm already a funny ass nigga, bro. Like, I'm just naturally funny as hell. And I be chilling, bro. So it's like, I learned how to be myself without anything being under the influence of anything, you know? And not saying that people that do that don't know how to be themselves, but it's just that, for me, I just felt that me personally, I operate better in life without being under the influence of something, you know? That's all it was, bro. Cause, you know, growing up in the hood and shit, bro, you gonna smoke. You gonna get introduced to that shit, you gonna smoke, gang. It just is what it is. But I used to play sports, and you know, I used to hoop for my high school team and stuff. And then I had stopped smoking, and then once I stopped playing ball, I was just like, there's really no reason for me to start back. So a nigga just never did it again, you know? But if you at a certain point where, you know, being under the influence of something is holding you back from something more better and greater in life, then yeah, bro, you need to get that shit up, you know? But if it's helping you thrive and you still going hard and you still doing the shit and handling business and the certain things you need to be doing in life, then definitely, I would say definitely, you know, keep doing you. You feel me? But I done seen that shit fuck up niggas' finances, bro. I done seen that shit fuck up people's hygiene, all type of stuff, you know? It was blocking blessings from me, yeah. My real life. He said, I'm 20K. He said, I'm 20 with 4K. With 4K, my goal is 10K. I turn 21 next year, for sure. For sure, bro. And remember, guys, okay? Remember the biggest thing, you guys, is you really want to pay attention to the amount of money that it costs that's going out mandatory a month. That is like the biggest thing when it comes to this finance shit, is sitting back saying, okay, how much does it cost me mandatory to live a month? From that number, you will be able to figure out how much you need to make a month to be financially stable, how much you can invest a month, how much you can save a month, put in different accounts, all type of shit. You feel me? How much extra money you have left for fun. Figure out that's you guys' homework on this live. All 22 people of y'all. When you guys get off the live, I want you to literally sit down with a pen and a piece of paper and go through all of your monthly total bills that it costs you mandatory a month to live. And then you compare that with your income. And then whatever, you go from there. If your surplus is tight as hell, that's how you need to know, bro, I need to work on making more money. Or, here's the key, decreasing how much ever it costs me to mandatory live a month. So after you do that, you're going to come down to those two solutions. And it's either going to be one, which is going to be, damn, I just need to make more money. I can't cut these expenses no lower than what they already are. Or is some mandatory bills in here somewhere that I could cut this shit down to make my surplus bigger. Does that make sense? So that's literally homework for everybody on this live. Y'all didn't take nothing from this live. Go do that, and I promise you it's going to change your finances, bro. I promise you, gang. You supposed to know how much mandatory do it cost you to live to the T a month. And then you just work the numbers from there, bro. You know what I'm saying? He said, I get smoke and smoke, but I will have a lot more if I ain't smoke. That's how it is for niggas, bro. But here's the thing, bro. You could do anything, my nigga. Just make sure you doing right with a portion of it. So it's cool that, all right, a nigga got 500 and he spend 250 on some weed, but then the nigga put 250 into a stock. Or the nigga put 200 towards some weed, but then 300 into a stock. Or shit like that. But All I'm telling niggas, bro, don't put the whole 500 towards weed. Shit like that, bro, don't make sense. Or nigga, don't do the opposite. Don't put 400 in weed and then put $100 in stock. No, nigga, spend 100 on weed and then 400 in the stock. You feel me? Just certain shit like that, bro, is gonna improve your finances, gang. I swear to God, bro. And a lot of this shit be just numbers, bro. But a lot of niggas, bro, just ain't pay attention in school, bro. And I'm being so you would have a nigga thinking right here get $500, right? And the nigga will spend 400 on some weed and put $100 into a stock. But in his mind, the nigga, he think really that $100 is more than 400. He really don't understand. He only really understand numbers when it come to buying bullshit. You know what I'm saying? So if the nigga, if his weed man was charging him 500 for a boat and the boat ain't really 500, oh, he'll tell the weed man like, no, bro, you taxi gang, this shit ain't really 500. But when it comes to some real shit, that nigga, he gonna get a less to it every single time, bro. The nigga really just think that $100 is more than 400. You know what I'm saying? Psychologically, bro, because this is what he cares about more over here. You know what I'm talking about? So certain niggas, bro, just they was in that one class, bro. That nigga was in that anger management class, bro. You know what I'm talking about? Like, nah, nigga, you ain't in no motherfucking, nigga, you ain't got no anger problems, nigga. Niggas always try to use that shit as an excuse, bruh. You know what I'm talking? Like, nigga, you got 2 teachers. Why the fuck you got 2 teachers in this classroom, bro? Any nigga that had 2 teachers in his classroom, bro, you know what type of class that nigga was in, bro. Nigga, that wasn't no anger management class, my boy. Nigga, your ass was in the slow class. I swear to God, bro. Real life. And one thing I really used to hate, bro, growing up in the hood, bro, when niggas used to be faking and shit, talk about my hands license, like, my hands registered, like, I used to hate them niggas, bro, cause deep down, you know, that nigga's a bitch for real, bro. He just ain't want to get this shit going, you know what I'm talking about? So that nigga be like, hey, my hands registered, nigga, if I fight, nigga, I'm gonna go to jail. I used to box and shit, nigga. I got the papers and everything. Like, nigga, you faking like a motherfucker, bro. Your hands ain't registered, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Come to the street, while they get this work. Oh, bro. Niggas used to always try to play that little shit, though, like, bro, my hands registered, bro. I can't fight. You a hoe for real, bro. Hey, I swear to God, bro, no bullshit. Niggas used to stay trying to play that little way. Talking about my hands registered. Nigga, I ain't never seen you box. I've never seen you in a legal boxing environment. Fuck is you talking about, bro? He said, facts though. Just gotta have a weed. No, for real. He said, no bullshit. I was always trying to put my folks on. They too scared to lose. LOL. Yeah, bro, you can't really force nobody, you know, you feel me? Like, you can't, bro. Like, niggas scared to take a risk, bro, and, like, yeah. What people don't understand is, bro, you risk shit every day, bro. Like, nigga, the other day, I got 2 tickets in one day. No bullshit. Like, nigga, I got 2 speeding tickets in one day, bro. The first one was on the E-way. A nigga was tailgating me, going fast as fuck in a passing lane. So I'm trying to, instead of me, because I ain't want to hit my brakes, and then this nigga not had a fast enough reaction to brake, and then some dumb shit happened. So I'm speeding up in front of the nigga. Just so happened, nigga, the police on the little middle part and shit, and I'm finna switch over lanes. I'm going 80. Boom, get flicked over. Damn. Later that day, I'm going to go get something to drink and shit. I take this one street that I really never go down. I'll be taking the main street, but I'm like, today I'm going to just take this little back street. This bitch 25 miles. Speed limit. I'm going 40 down that motherfucker though. You hear me? This so happened, nigga 12 right there in a little parking lot, in a little playground, little space. Nigga flick me over. Never, gang. So just weird shit be happening, bro. So a nigga take risks every day. You know what I'm saying? So now I done left the house. I gotta spend this month, nigga, 400 possibly. I don't know how much that is, but 300 on tickets this month out of nowhere. Then on some dumb shit. So nigga, everything risk, bro. But niggas only factor in risk when it's really some shit that could change their life. When it's some shit that's gonna take him to learn a little bit more, or you know what I'm saying? But niggas don't factor in the risk that the shit that he doing on a day-to-day basis, bro. Just driving your car, nigga, you get pulled over. You hear me? Like, why do niggas only factor in risk, bro? When it's some shit that's not really gonna when it's some shit that's gonna really benefit them, you know? LJ216 for sure, gang. I gotta go through my DMs and shit, bro. He said, what's a good amount to start for beginners? 250 to 2500, bro. 250 to 2500 is gonna get you going. Now, don't try to be cheap as hell, bro, and try to start off with $50 and $80 and shit like that. Don't do that, gang. You know, have a little bit of patience, you know, build your capital up, be saving while you learning this shit, and go from there. If you a nigga that's starting with anything less than $500, then understand that that little 200, that little 100, that little 300 is really just for getting your feet in the game, like just getting your feet wet in this shit. You're not really finna turn, you're not finna really build shit off that. Yeah, anything can happen. Like last week, I had this one play, nigga, I turned 300. I turned 275 in the 620. You feel me? So I made like 340 off that shit. But realistically, a nigga don't do that every day with that small amount of capital. You know what I'm saying? So I won't have you rely fully on that. I want you to build a foundation and get this shit going. So it's cool to start off with a little 250, a little 300. But the thing is, don't look to try to turn that shit into 10K, bro. Just look at that shit like, all right, you getting your initial feet in the game. Once you get your account up to about that 500, 600, 700, 800 to 2,500, anywhere up in that range. And then it's like, all right, I'm finna really try some shit with this shit, you know? And I'll just be giving y'all the realistic like point of view with this shit, bro. I'm not gonna sugarcoat shit and say, yeah, nigga, you can start off with 250 and you finna actually turn that to, I just say 250 at the bare minimum because I don't want niggas thinking they can start with $50. You know what I'm saying? But starting amount, bro, that's the least of your worries. You gonna get there. You gonna build your account up. You gonna save your money, whatever you got to do to get to 500 plus. Okay, your biggest thing, my dog, is getting the right learning curve for this shit. Getting the right mentorship. Tapping in with a group, with a community. You know, people that support you and want to see you win with this shit. That's gonna be your biggest thing is your learning curve, bro. Real life. And somebody else asked me, he was like, is it better to trade? He said, he was like, is it worth it trading with the community or some shit? He said, to me, yeah, bro. Like, because as good as I am with this shit, I still don't see everything. So I have a group, right, that I trade with, my community, and guess what, gang? These people be on they shit and they be tossing out ticker symbols and stocks to look at and plays that they look at and certain shit like that. And then I see some shit and say, oh, that align with what I got going on. Boom. I'm gonna go ahead and take that trade and boom, make money off the shit. So I'm not by myself no more within this shit. You know what I'm saying? So that shit didn't boosted up my competitive edge in this shit. So it's just like this, bro. If you, let's just say a nigga got a apartment complex, okay? But, and you got, a nigga got a apartment complex, right? But you only got, you have multiple cameras out there, but you only got one TV hooked up. So like y'all ever seen on movies where it'd be like 15 screens hooked, like it'll be capturing each camera's view. It'd be one big ass screen, but it's like hella of the camera views in one type shit. But just imagine you got the 15 cameras on the outside of this apartment complex, but on the inside the screen you only got one, which is capturing one view. You're not seeing everything. Yeah, you seeing what you see, but you're not peeping all of this shit. Nigga, trading with a group, you got the 15 screens. Nigga, you seeing everything that's going on in the market. It's gonna be hard to miss shit. Because now you actually are you taking advantage of the multiple eyes that's in this shit, bro. You feel me? And that's a real game, bro. So hell yeah, especially if you a pure ass beginner, bro, you don't know what the hell you doing. Yes, you need to tap in with a team, bro, and do this shit together, gang. Because we're gonna guide you on the right path that you need to, bro. And anybody in my group right now that's on the live, I'm pretty sure they can vouch for me. If anybody in here that's in Investor Back Financial University right now, bro, how as a pure beginner, this shit has helped you, you know, get a really good good edge in the market, gang. From just being, you know, rather than just being in this shit by yourself, bro. Real life. He said, this nigga funny as hell. Yeah, for sure. He said, I ain't gonna lie. I done had my man's plays and he lost these last same day options and never want to do it again. And he be trying to pick these cheap ass options. I mean, bro, you can't force a nigga to do nothing, bro. If a nigga lose a little bit of money, he crying and pounding about the shit and saying the game rigged and it's scammed and all type, you just stay away from that nigga, bro. You need to tap in with niggas where if they lose some pay, they just gonna learn from this shit and try to improve and make the situation better. You feel me? Instead of because he actually see the vision, he actually see the route for this shit. Like, I wouldn't surround yourself. I wouldn't even don't even mention stocks to that nigga no more, bro. If that's your man's, like, keep your relationship. We ain't finna talk about stocks, gang. We could talk about if bruh in the finances, but he just ain't fucking with the stocks. We could talk about other shit, business, credit, this, that, and the third, content, whatever it is. But you crying about this little shit over here, bro, fuck that. Or I would just stay away from the nigga altogether if he ain't really on shit. You feel me? Like, don't stress yourself out, gang. In real life. He said a lot of times it takes for people to hit a certain point to be able to really receive. Yeah, hell yeah, bro. Like, a lot of times niggas might not even be on your mindset level to try to even be able to comprehend the game that you giving them or the sauce that you put them on. So no, that is some real shit, bro. Yeah, like sometimes a nigga got to be ready to even receive that type of information. And I just made a video on that. I just said, like, a lot of times you want to help somebody, but bro not even in a position to be helped. So look at it just like this. What if I want to buy a car for a nigga right now on the live? I'm gonna just pick anybody. Quan? Who 2X Anquan, bro. What if I wanted to buy you a car, gang? What if you need a car right now? But guess what, my nigga? You don't got your license. So now that just slowed up an extra process for me for getting you this whip. It would have made the process really easier if you'd already had your license. We would have been able to put this shit in your name, all type of shit. Now the car still got to be in my name because you don't got your license, and we got to go through all this shit. You can't get insurance because you don't got a driver's license, all type of shit. When it's like, damn, my nigga, if you would have just had your license and been doing at least half of the part on your end, when it came time for me to get a whip for you, you already got that part taken care of because you was able to meet me halfway. You was in a position to be helped. A lot of niggas, bro, don't even got their license, they driver's license yet. Nigga, you don't need a car to have your driver's, like, you don't, like, what the fuck? You couldn't pay a nigga to use his car to learn how to drive and go through the driving school. Probably you don't even got your tips yet, like, certain shit. So that's what I'll be saying, bro. Lil Gangsta One, what on my door? How you feeling, gang? Like, that's what I mean by niggas gotta just be ready to receive, the blessings and certain shit, brother, to get to the next level in life. You know what I'm saying? I could put a nigga on the credit play right now, but bro, you need at least a 600, bro. You mean to tell me you got a 400? What the fuck have you been doing? You ain't even been keeping up with your shit enough to even be at a 600? And I'm willing to give you this power play, my nigga, but you just need a 600 for it. Not even a 700 or 800. You know what I'm saying? And the nigga was in my comments was like, if that's your man, shit, start him off from zero. But I'm looking at it like, bro, I'm not your dad, nigga. You supposed to at least be on your shit enough anyway. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not finna, that's on some, like, come on, gang. I'm not finna build a nigga up from ground zero. I need to be seeing nigga you was putting in work before this shit. Because I might do all this shit for a nigga, bro. And he may tear all this shit down because he don't appreciate it. Because on the front end, that nigga ain't have to put in. He didn't have to make no type of sacrifices for the shit. He didn't have to make no mindset changes. He didn't have to be organized. He didn't have to do no real shit first because I built the nigga up from ground up. You feel me? He didn't have to meet me here halfway. So, no, I'm not bringing a nigga from completely bottom. You know what I'm saying? I'm not bringing a nigga from zero, gang. Hell no. If this shit was a scale, right, and the highest level was 10, nigga, you need to be at least a 5, my nigga, and I got you, gang. Because I need to see that you had grind in you. Nigga, I need to see that you had focus, discipline in you. I need to see that you was at least trying. A nigga that's at bottom zero, fuck no, bro. I might do all this shit for you, my nigga, and all this shit could go to zero, bro, because you don't really give a fuck about it. You know what I'm saying? In real life. He said, should have scammed. We scamming the market. Shit too easy. Man. This shit, I ain't gonna lie. It ain't simple. The market money ain't easy. But it's simple for sure, bro. But yeah, this shit, it's simple, gang. It's real simple shit. It ain't easy, though. He said, yo, bro, when the fuck Nike gonna go up? Everyone wears Nike and they stock still bullshit. Can we talk about it? You got Nike Tech on, but they stock ass. My boy, real life. So here's the thing, man. Okay? Competition. Okay? So Nike is in a business where competition is fucking unlimited. A nigga in his mama's basement can start a clothing brand business and that shit can blow up. You know what I'm saying? They could make a tech, bro. They can make some shit very similar to this and hella niggas start wearing that shit. And now this nigga in his head, oh, instead of me buying a Nike tech, this bitch cost me 300, bro. This bitch was 120 and then 140. This shit was like 280 or some shit. So a nigga could see a hard ass tracksuit and be like, oh, instead of me spending 280 on the tech, I'm about to go fuck with my man's over here. He got his shit going for 180. You know what I'm saying? Nike is in that type of business, bro, where the competition is fucking unlimited. You got Aloe, Lululemon, all this new shit coming up about. You feel me? And you got Deckers, which is in the shoe business. They got Uggs and all that type of shit. So that's where that come in, bro. That's where that come into play. Nike just has so much competition, bro, and their economic moat is kind of falling away. You feel me? This all they got left is Techs and Air Force fucking Ones. That's it, bro. You got Under Armour, you got Adidas, you got fucking Deckers, you got all type of shit. Lululemon, you got Athletica, you got so much shit that Nike used to have back in the day. And it's like niggas like me, bro, when we get older, nigga, I don't wear Jordans no more. Fuck some J's, you know what I'm saying? So niggas is starting to catch on and shit. Like the older I get, bro, fuck them J's. So niggas ain't even really buying J's. You feel me? Niggas buying J's and shit for their kids and shit like that. But niggas who really growing in life, bro, ain't gonna give a fuck about no Jordans, bro. So that's the whole shit with the Nike shit, bro. Like certain shit just it could be everywhere, but that don't necessarily mean it is a good stock to invest in, you know? No, I appreciate y'all though. I think I've been on here for about an hour, man. I'm gonna go ahead and pop off. Appreciate y'all support, man. Lock in with me, DM me the word invest. Click the link in my bio, full community mentorship. Let's get this shit going, man. We don't have our live meeting today. It's tomorrow. So if you guys want to lock in, get right in the group and then be able to attend the live meetings that we have, you know, try to get in by at least today, tomorrow by like 7:30. So that way we can chop it up. I can introduce you to the market and you can see how we get this shit going, man. But appreciate y'all and I'm out of here. Hope y'all learned something.